Hello, everyone. Welcome to Coaching Think Talk. I am Coach Nords from Life Coach Philippines, a professional certified co-actively co-create life coach and mental health coach. And this is coaching for intentional living. Yeah, so this coaching conversation is for individuals who usually go for the choices of others and not choosing their own choices. And my mission as a builder is to build a community of individuals who seek to live intentionally with joy and financial confidence. So thank you for joining me live today, and please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from today. And please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing in this session. You may also give some shout outs to the people you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring messages. Because as of this time of pandemic, then everybody wants to be inspired. So give an inspiring message to someone. Kahit isa lang sa araw na to. Okay. And if you're watching this on a replay, please do comment #replay. And I'm streaming via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach A I Connect. So if you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. Yan, for you to be notified every time we go live. So, okay. So, for today's episode, we will be learning about why being proactive is the key to happiness. Yeah. Okay. So, before we continue with the topic, with the lesson that I'll be sharing for today, let me invite you to be and to intentionally learn from this episode by preparing your pen and paper, or yeah, you have that gadget, you have that cell phone, because we are digitalized now. And I'm encouraging you to, whatever lesson or whatever nuggets you will be getting from this episode, I'll be encouraging you to post it in your FB page, FB group, or FB timeline. Then add #PackMyBagMoment and #CoachingThinkTalk. It is where Coaching TikTok is the source of the message or the source of the lessons you've learned. Okay. So, let's spread our message in the digital space to inspire other people. Yeah. So, intentional living episode number 10. Yan, nasa number 10 na tayo. So, why being proactive is the key to happiness? Maybe you want to ask me, or you want to ask, Coach Nords, ano ba ang proactive? What does proactive means? Proactive means, according to Google, yeah, it means that creating or controlling a situation by causing something to happen rather than responding to it after it has happened. I repeat, proactive means creating or controlling a situation by causing something to happen rather than responding to it after it has happened. Causing something to happen. Yeah. Okay. These are some questions that I would like to ask with you today. How many of you manage to create a life you actually enjoy? Next question is, how many of you own the choices you make for yourself every day? Thirdly, do you even actively make choices? Do you even actively make choices? Okay, so those are the questions. And before you are going to answer those questions, while answering those questions, let me first introduce myself. Who am I? Yeah. I am Coach Nords from Life Coach Philippines, a professional certified co-actively co-create life coach and mental health coach. And I am also a wife and a mom of two beautiful daughters. Yeah. Okay. And I am also a proud scholar of Coach A Tribe Speak, a 20-week public speaking program. And I am also a Master Builder Apprentice of Master Coach A, and we build tribe as we help your unstoppable dream come true. So if you're that one person who is watching this live or on a replay, and you have that unstoppable dream, you have that childhood dream, and you want it to come true, you want to achieve it. We, as a Master Builder Apprentice, coaches, help you to reach or to help your unstoppable dream come true. Because for me, before I started, I was one person who have this dream. This unstoppable dream wherein I want to build a community. Because I was educated for the thesis. I remember that. 12 years ago, I was educated on the thesis, the content, commerce, and community. And ang pagkaintindi ko doon is if you have that community, if you have that tribe who created the product, who consume the product, you become the prosumer. So from that time on, yung dream ko na yun na mag-create ng community, ng loyal group of communities or loyal community, is that I'm still seeking for this, how can I be? How can I build that? And I went to a group. I've been into other community and there is something na kulang. I'm seeking for something. Then, another is that I seek for another community. So, I've been in another community. Okay naman. Masaya naman. But then, again, there is something that I'm still seeking. I'm still seeking for that. So, I'm seeking for the fulfillment, for the achievement of that unstoppable dream in mind. So just last year, I've been into coaching community. Yeah, it's a tribe, it's a community, and that's where I've learned and I've got this support. I've got this support, the full support, the help. Yeah, help is available 24/7. That is so true. So if you are that one person, you want help, you want to be helped, then connect with Coach Rizal, 0917-586-1661. So going back with this dream, with my unstoppable dream, na for me to build that tribe, to build that community, because of the help of that community, the right habitat, coaching community, yan. Unstoppable dream ko na yan, I already achieved. I'm already on the process or I'm already on the state of building that community. I have that support. I started that community. I've launched that community. So if you're that one person na gusto mo talagang ma-achieve yung unstoppable dream mo and you have that heart to submit or you have that humility na sasabihin mo sa sarili mo na hindi mo kaya na mag-isa and you want help, you want support, then Master Builder Apprentice and the coaches there are willing to help you. Just connect with them or just have that intention, give that intention, comment your intention na gusto mong matulungan for you to achieve the dream you wanted in life. Yan, okay. Next is that my mission as a builder is to build a community of individuals who seek to live intentionally with joy and financial confidence. So ang ginawa ko, yan, I created and founded Living Intentionally 2.0 coaching community for the purpose of having that safe learning space for me to focus on teaching people on how to live intentionally with their money, with their career, with their relationship, with their personal life, and any areas of their life. So if you're that one person and you want to build with me and this community, then permit yourself to connect with me. Okay, so another is that I am a financial literacy advocate person who believes that we are responsible in our own personal finances, no one else. Yes, no one to blame. If something happens to your financial life, you will you were financially stressed, you felt that anxiety, you felt that depression in terms of your finances. The question is, how did you go through with your finances? People, some individuals, yeah, some individuals, as I've experienced, some individuals, they blame their parents, they blame their husband, they blame their siblings, they blame their workmates. But then at the end of the day, it's you who decided, you personally decided for your own personal finance. So yun. And another is that one of my character strength or my top character strength is love of learning. This love of learning, I've learned this and I've encountered this during our self-encounter workshop with Master Coach A last quarter of December, yeah, 2020, last quarter last year. And it made me realize that when you when you discover your character strength, and it really helpful because of you discover that uh, it will yung pakikitungo sa ibang tao, the way you relate to others is that you will understand them because they have their different strength. And for me, I have that strength also. For example, we're in being that love of learning is that if I invite someone to be with me to attend a webinar, to attend a seminar, either online yan or offline, and they rejected me, yan, I do understand. Maybe that person is not yet ready for that situation or for that learnings. Or maybe learning is not her forte in that time. So it's very important for you to know your character strength. And for that, I'm inviting you to connect with Coach Sherry. Yeah, thank you, Coach Sherry, for joining me. Coach Sherry is conducting this self-encounter workshop. And that's where you will discover kung ano yung character strength mo. Yan. So I appreciate this workshop self-encounter. So as I always say, and the Living Intentionally 2.0 coaching community, not in haste, but no time to waste. So connect with Coach Sherry now, not tomorrow, not next week, not the other week. Now na. Okay? Because time waits for no one. Okay, so let's continue. And before we go to the main topic, let's have a review for our last episode about awakening life lessons and manifesto. So last week, I've talked about the awakening life lessons I've learned during my journey towards living an intentional life, and the manifesto as well. So to have a recap, here are some points to remember. Number one is just keep sharing even with the people who are older than you. So huwag mong i-qualify. Bata man yan or matanda sa'yo, just keep on sharing your ideas, your thoughts, your perspective. Because you will never know if you're connecting with that person, not unless you are going to share it. Next is that your current status in life doesn't define who you are. Yes. Your current status in life doesn't define who you are. Yeah. Next is there is right timing for everything. There's right timing for schooling, for having that relationship, for having that marriage life, for having that career. Yeah, depende yan. So there's time for everything. There's right timing, yeah. And fight for what you believe in. Whatever you believe in right now, I'm encouraging you to fight for it. Whatever obstacle, whatever challenges along the way, fight for what you believe in. Sabi nga ni Coach Rizel, it's worth fighting for. Yes, it's really worth fighting for. The challenge here is that, are you in that right space for you to fight for what you believe in? Maybe, as of the moment, you are in the space na lagi kang nare-reject, lagi kang dinidisappoint, lagi kang ginajudge. If you are telling what you believe in, maybe it's time for you to look for the right space or for the right ecology for you. And this is the next, which is find the right space for you. It's better for you to find the right space for you. It's just like in planting. Yeah, there are certain areas na hindi pwede, yung sa amin, highland vegetable. There are some areas in our place na hindi pwede ang carrots. Ang pwede lang doon, it's the leafy vegetables. The repolyo or the wombo. Yan. And the other side also, it is only for root crops. That is for potatoes or for carrots. So those are certain things na applicable din sa atin as a person. Hindi lang siya on planting of vegetable or planting any kind of plants. So there is such thing as the right space for us where we are planted, where we are celebrated, where we are expanding, where we are growing. Because if you are on that if you are on the space now, wherein you feel na hindi ka nag-grow, kahit anong ginagawa, kahit anong gawin mo, parang there is something na kulang. Parang lahat ng gusto mong gawin, against lahat sa'yo ang environment mo. And this is the right time for you to look for that right space for you. And lastly, dream big, no matter what is your current status in life. Because we are limitless by God's design. And dreaming big is, ano naman yan that's free. So, just dream big. Because your current status is not really the measurement. Or it doesn't matter kung saan ka ngayon when it comes to dreaming big. Now, reflect. What are your dreams in life? So, yeah. So, those are just a part, or those are just some points to remember from the last episode. So, if you want to watch the full episode of this, then check it on Life Coach Philippines page. So, tingnan nyo lang doon yung Coaching for Intentional Living by Coach Nords. And that is June 10, 2021, 2 p.m. Ayan. Okay, so without further ado, okay, let's review the questions. As I've asked a while ago, how many of you manage to create a life you actually enjoy? So, sa mga nanonood dyan, yan. And how many of you own the choices you make for yourself every day? Kayo mismo ang nag-choose ng mga choices nyo everyday. Walang nagdidictate. So, do you even actively make choices? Do you? Personally. Okay. It's just last week, I had these conversations with the sister cell groups in our community, and as we always talk about family, about life, about our job, and about our plans moving forward, One of the sisters said that she transferred in another school. And I asked her, what made you transfer to another school? Well, in fact, okay ka naman sa current mo. And ang pagkakaalam ko, iba yung school na dapat niyang puntahan na gusto niya dati. And here comes, sabi niya, iba na yung school na pinuntahan niya. So I asked her na, what's the reason na pumunta ka sa ibang school? Eh, hindi naman yan ang gusto mo dati. And I came to know, sabi niya, because it's the choice of another person. It's a choice of the principal. Wherein, meron naman siyang choice dati. Bakit hindi niya sinunod? And that's where I'm thinking about it. And I've realized how many of you spend your days living away from what you want. Meron ka namang gustong gawin, pero bakit ka lumalayo doon? Living away from who you are in your core. You let life happen to you instead of making it happen the way you want it to. You choose the path of least resistance for many different reasons. There are always reasons that seem very important. You are so busy living this way that you get to a point you forget what you really wanted to begin with. Mostly, nawawala tayo sa gusto natin. Nawawala tayo sa process. Nawawala yung self natin. You forget about being happy, truly happy on the inside. Just because of the choice of others. How long have you been pleasing others? How long have you been choosing the choices of others? So for today, if you had the chance to stop everything now, change directions, do what makes you happy, go for a new job, would you know what that new direction is? It's always surprising me. It always surprises me, actually. How many people can answer that question? And actually, for a long while, I couldn't answer it as well. It's not easy. Feeling like the only one struggling this and confused, while the people around me seemingly had their life figured out. Since then, I realized that looks can be deceiving. So many of these put together people are actually miserable. The world we live in today makes it so hard to listen to our inner voice. The one that tells us how to be our authentic selves. We are constantly bombarded by messages that tell us what we should want, what we should be, how we should look. It makes it so much harder to acknowledge the fact that maybe we need some more time to figure things out. That maybe we need to stand still for a moment and just try to remember what makes us joyful. What we believe in deep inside. To choose for ourselves, to actually choose. So, before I continue, let me greet the viewers. Thank you, Coach Sherry, for joining. Coach Murphy, all the way from Tacloban, and Coach Phoebe from Isabela, Coach Gleesy from Bataan, and Coach Lynn, Coach Lynn from Laguna or maybe in another place. Yeah. So thank you for joining me today. So it's really good to choose for ourselves, to actually choose, yeah, for ourselves, not the choice of others. Okay. So why being proactive is the key to happiness? Ito na. Ito na yung main topic natin today. Okay, number one is life is a matter of choices, and every choice you make makes you. So, what are your choices in life? What really matters to you? Thank you, Coach Tin, for joining. Yeah, what really matters to you? There is no mold we need to fit into. All we need to do to live intentionally is to remember what our core values are. Ano ba yung mga core values nyo? Maybe you can comment or maybe you can share in the comment section kung ano ba yung mga core values niyo. Yeah. Ask yourself for a moment, what is truly important to you? Ano ba talaga ang importante sa'yo? Next, what do you believe in? What do you really believe in that you are fighting for? Next is, when you think of living a happy, fulfilling life, what does it actually mean to you? Because not all people have this same definition. So, if I may ask you, how does it look like? How does living a happy, fulfilling life look like to you? Yeah. So those are simple questions to ask, personal questions for you. You can reflect on it if you want to. Yeah. And number two is that a passive life does not become a meaningful life. If you're able to answer the questions in number one that I just mentioned, you are on your way to living intentionally. Yeah. So to create the life you want, you need to know and always remember what is meaningful to you. What are your priorities in life? Once you do, you need to start being proactive. Because being passive and believing you have no choice will never get you to where you want to be. Sasabihin mo sa akin na, no choice eh. Wala akong choice kasi. Kaya doon ako. Wala kasi akong choice. Kaya sumunod na lang ako sa sinabi niya. Wala kasi akong choice. If you believing on that there's no choice, then you will never get to where you want to be. It sounds so easy, right? Making a choice. It's not really. Life hands you so many excuses to not follow your heart. So, place it in your mind that there is always a choice. You have the power to choose. Yung klase nga namin kahapon, sabi ni Master, what are you building for your tribe? Is it limitation or an opportunities? So if you are limiting yourself, saying no choice, hindi ka talaga makakapunta sa gusto mong puntahan. Because if you see those opportunities in front of you, then no doubt you will go wherever you want to go. Yeah. So I will be sharing with you some sentences I usually say before. Yeah. And let me know in the chat box if you are connecting in these phrases or in these sentences. Okay, these are. We need the money, but you never have the time to enjoy it. So anong significance na? Next is that it's a good job. I'm going to be promoted soon. Yeah, mapopromote na. But you hate going into the office every morning. So what's the essence? those fulfills you, or is it because just a requirement? Next is, I don't know what I want to do instead. So how can you, when you are exhausted mentally from living a life so far removed from yourself? And lastly, I want to make a change, but my work doesn't support it. Have you ever tried to explain how you truly feel inside? And what move are you going to do if your work doesn't support you? Are you tolerating it? Gusto mo ba hanggang kailan ka ba dyan sa work na yan? Hanggang kailan mo ba sinasacrifice yung mental health mo dyan? Why not make a boundaries? Make healthy boundaries. Because yes, I've tried that really. I've experienced that before, and it's really not good for my mental health. So I decided to get out from that workplace, from that work environment, July 2013. So I decided to go out from there because it doesn't help in my mental health. So if you're listening to this, maybe it's time for you to reflect. It's time for you to think of it. Na kung hindi ka sinusuportahan kung saan ka ngayon, then why not go to a place? Go to a workplace na you are supported. Because I do believe that if you're supported in that space, everything follows. You will become authentic to yourself. Because I've experienced that. Being in the right space, being in the right ecology, being in the right habitat, I've realized when I step on that right ecology, everything follows. Everything becomes clear sa akin. So, dito sa number 3, yan. Every time we choose action over ease, we develop an increasing level of self-worth, self-respect, and self-confidence. So if you're that one person and you decided and you choose to act accordingly to your core values, and you would like to be in the space wherein you are celebrated and you are not tolerated, and you are there to express what you wanted to express, this, it will increase your self-worth. Kasi ano ka na hindi ka na na-judge, hindi ka na, alam mo yung feeling na na whatever you want to express, na-i-express mo without judgment. Kahit ano pang thoughts yan, hindi yan mali. Kasi we have this different views, we have this different thinking, yun nga, yung sa mental models natin, we have different perspective. So just respect what the other people view about that thing. Ayan. So with this number 3, this is what I find to be the greatest benefit of living an intentional life. Yes. Because if you're intentional to the place, to the space you're going, you're intentional on that, then everything follows. And this number 3 is really what I've experienced personally. Nung nasa space na ako na I'm accepted in that space, and I can flow. I can flow naturally. Yan. That is why I'm here now sharing it with you, because I am on the right space. I'm intentional in looking that space before, and yun, nahanap ko nga. And from there, nag-increase na yung self-worth ko, sa tingin ko sa sarili ko, yung self-respect ko, and self-confidence ko. So I actually get to like myself. Yan. Love ko na yung self ko Dati, ikaw kasi nurse Yun, parang kasalanan ko lahat. I'm beating myself before. But then, yeah. I've learned to accept myself. I've learned to know who am I. I learned to acknowledge what I do? Because once, because once I started living my life proactively and consciously, my confidence really grew. And that's where I am here. I'm confident enough to share this with you. Dati ano yan, hindi ayoko, baka ano eh, baka i-reject nila eh. Baka magkamali ako ng sasabihin ko. Yun ang lagi kong sinasabi noon. But then when I encountered life coaching, really, it's really a profession. It's really a miracle profession wherein I found myself there. I expressed myself. I express what I wanted to express. It's really life coaching works. Life coaching works to the people, to the right people in your environment. Life coaching really made my life so amazing, so transforming. I came to know that life coaching is really a lifestyle. Life coaching changed my mindset from fixed mindset to growth mindset, from limited minds to a mind wherein kikita ko yung lahat ng anggulo. I really appreciate things broadly. So from there, I came into the decision wherein I make a decision easier. Because I have that courage to go for least obvious choices. To take the right way instead of the easy way. Yes, it's hard to take the right way, but it's fulfilling if you decided to be on that narrow road. Kasi alam mo, there is always help, there is always support and help that is available. If only, yun nga, if you permit yourself and you're humble enough to ask for help, if you're humble enough to submit yourself to the process, wherein hindi mo lalaktawan yung proseso. Wherein just the other day, when we had this meeting with the board of directors in the co-op, and there are findings na bakit ganito? Bakit ganito yung nangyari? Bakit hindi siya updated? And when we went into the process, nag-backward kami, may nalaktawan na isang proseso. So, hindi siya nag-materialize. So, dihadog. Ganun. So, submit yourself to the process. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Trust the process. Trust the person who is helping you. And of course, trust God. That God is leading you to the right path. And as Richie Norton wrote, intentional living is the art of making our own choices before others' choices make us. So I find this to be the best definition and a sort of roadmap to how you can live your best life. As long as you remember to be the drivers of your life and not the passengers along for the ride. Yan, ikaw ang driver, hindi ikaw ang passenger. Hindi lang ikaw yung nakikiride on. Ikaw yung tao na nagdadrive sa buhay mo. So parang lang driving a car. You are the driver. You are not the passenger. So if you're the driver, whatever the passenger is telling you, whatever they are saying, ay iba yung daan natin. You know, as a driver, alam mo yung direction. You know the roadmap where you are going. So pag nakikialam sila, then hayaan mo. Focus ka lang kung saan ka pupunta. Kasi madidistract ka lang eh. They are the passenger. Ikaw ang naglilid sa kanila. You are the driver of your life. You will get to where you want to be instead of being stuck where you don't. Yan. So for me, be the driver of your life, not the passenger. Yan. So I wish you a happy, joyful, authentic life filled with true meaning and fulfillment. But be mindful to define kung ano ba yung fulfillment sa'yo, ano ba yung authentic life sa'yo. So I wish you a happy, joyful, authentic life filled with true meaning and fulfillment. Okay, so if you found this interesting and relatable, you may want to join me inside Living Intentionally 2.0 coaching community for us to live intentionally so you can rise above life's ordeal. So that's it for me today. See you on the next episode next week as we are going to continue to intentionally learn about coaching for intentional living. Okay. So this is my community and I'm inviting you to be part of this for us to continue to live intentionally with joy and financial confidence. Okay, so what's in it for you being a part of this community? Number one is daily valuable contents. Yeah, I'm sharing valuable contents every day, sharing contents from Life Coach Philippines, from Master Coach A, from the other communities, and my personal creation. Yeah. And once a month, meet up with community members offline and offline, online or offline. So, depende kung saan kayo, kung malayo, nasa malayo man, or nasa malapit, we can meet. Yeah. And then, with 30 minutes discovery session, yes, you can connect with me and let's have a discovery session for free. And you will have the privilege to be part of my Living Intentionally Coaching Club. Yan. And more. So, marami pang iba. There are lots of more to learn pa. Because there's more to life. Yan. So, if you're that one person na gusto mong maging part ng community na to, I'm inviting you to connect with me. Yan. And then, yes, I'm inviting you and this Be Learning e-card or Be Learning Society and help build Be Learning Home for mental fitness. Because, yeah, it's very important. Our mental fitness is very, very important. It really matters. And being a part of this Be Learning Society, being e-card holder, what are your benefits being a part of this? Yeah. You have monthly perks. Number one is 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic. That is in Pasig City. And then, number two is Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A happening every third Saturday of the month. And on Saturday, this Saturday is the Mental Model Masterclass of Master Coach A. And thirdly is you have this 90 minutes coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So for this Saturday, we are inviting you to be part of this next class, Mental Model Masterclass on June 19. That is Saturday at 7 p.m. and learn about the Mental Model Barbell for you to discover how you can develop mental fitness by regular lifting and doing reps for the mental model barbell. And just want to share with you some pack my bag moments during our mental model masterclass last month for the first run of the goal design and achievement mental model masterclass. And that's where I found and I've learned that for the past years, I was been struggling in achieving my goals. I just set goals. I just write goals before. And then when I attended this mental model masterclass last month, I've came to realize and I've learned that there is a missing piece. Ano ba yung piece na missing na yan? Hindi ko na-project yung obstacles na pwedeng mangyari along the way. And another is that hindi pa strong yung why ko or yung value, ano ba yung talaga yung value ng goal. Knowing and understanding the value of my goal in that years. And that's where I've realized, oo nga no, hindi ko pala na-foresee yung obstacles na pwedeng mangyari along the way. And hindi pa pala deeper yung why ko or yung value ng goal na yun sa akin before. So yan. So a lot more to learn. So I'm encouraging you to be part of this mental model masterclass because this is very important and how we deal with other people, and it is good for our mental fitness. Because this time of uncertainties, yeah, yung mga perceptions ng mga tao is they have different perceptions. They have different views. And if you learn these mental models, whatever the perception of that person, you can relate because you understand. You understand how the brain of other people works. You understand them because you are educated in these mental models. So I'm encouraging you to be part of this. So if you want to register in this mental model masterclass, what to do is just connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 for you to register. And see you in class on Saturday. Yeah. So as I end this conversation with you, let me invite you to be part of what we do in our organization of professional certified life coaches. And do join for another episode this afternoon, coaching conversation later with Coach Phoebe for coaching for self-literacy at 4 p.m. So if you're that one person who are hindi ka pa masyadong literate sa sarili mo, sa self mo, then let me invite you at 4 p.m. And I also would like to invite you to Master Coach A's Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program. And this is a comprehensive approach to learning and mastering life coaching as an active process of creating a new path to achieving results in life so that success is inevitable in every coaching relationships. And we just had this batch 2 last Saturday, yeah. And for me as part of the batch 1 and this life coach certification program it's really a realization for me, accepting and knowing that I am a big hero really matters. Because if you accept that you're a big hero within you, then everything follows. So I'm encouraging you to be part of this Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program because this also includes 21-day web-based learning. Yeah, 21-day web-based learning. Yeah. You can learn anytime you want, any time of the day. So wala siyang fixed time or hour. It's your own pace. And another is a 3D live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A. Yan, live naman yan with Master Coach A and with other life coaches. And thirdly, there is also a 3-day live business bootcamp with senior coaching team. Yan. So a lot more. The program also comes with so much bonuses. Yan. So much bonuses. So ano nang gagawin nyo ngayon? Connect with Coach Rizal to 0917-586-1661 for you to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. So once again, this is Coach Nords from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us, think talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. Love bam boom, love bam boom, love bam boom. Bye. See you next week.